Yeah, hi, we're at the Egyptian hieroglyphic caves in Karriyong, New South Wales. About a kilometre and a half from Bambara Road. So if you see behind me, originally there was a cave down here, a tomb from a king that was supposed to have possibly resided here somewhere around 3,500 years ago. There was a slight rumour that it was root and toot and brine, but that's just having a shot at me, isn't it? But yeah, a very interesting site. It's got quite a strong energy field. I'm hoping to receive some guidance as to where I need to venture off to uncover the remaining parts of this settlement. Like I said, which existed 3,500 years ago. I've already taken some photos of the hieroglyphics, but you'll see them later on. They can be found down through there. You climb down through there, and on each wall there's approximately 250 hieroglyphics. Some of them dating back possibly prior to 3,500 BC. Somewhere around the maybe first dynasty in Egypt, because some of the writing appears to be pre-Egyptian hieroglyphics, and again some of it appears to be quite modern. So anyway, we'll end this section here and just scan up to the tree up there, and we'll click it off for the moment. Here we are where the hieroglyphics are at Kariong, near Gosford. There he is, the Lord of the Underworld, I believe, or known as King Down Under. And it tells the story of a boy king who came across the waters, had so many hands, brought supplies up here, jugs, wine. Can't find a bong, but I'm sure they had smoking implements in those days. There we go.
Sure they did.
We got the sun there. This cartouche here is very interesting. It's obviously a reference to a planet of some sort, and a bird, snake, and both birds look very similar to penguins who come from a big land down under. Further down we see again they crossed some waters and came across what looked like a flying craft. That rang a bell to them. And for a while they sort of went around in circles, came back down, took a left, came down here through the river of Three Forks, and that took them to a new land where the birds were different. If you have a look here, the birds are slimmer, they're almost parrot form, where the birds here are more penguins. So you've got a change in the story here. So I suggest that they came, then they took flight, either using the flying craft here, and they actually flew south. Oh, they flew north because the penguins were on the North Pole, and from that they took stock of what they had and supplies left, and they decided to write down their history. Now, if you have a look here, there's a dog, there's a man, and there's a star. Now, the Egyptians had quite a strong reference to the dog star which suggests this was what this could be. Again, to me this looks like a flying craft of some sort, a curve and a sort of dome on top, and three supporting legs. And here we got another bird again, slightly different to the other two species. We've got a fish, and we've got another flying craft down here. So it is quite an amazing thing. Obviously the Egyptians were into a little bit of porn in their time, and obviously this is a penis. So then we got another bird. We've got some sort of counting system here, or map. And again we come across these strange things that have got holes in them, like these. And then you've got, again, what looks like a flying craft with landing legs coming down. We got give the dog a bone down here, so obviously there was some relation to something there. Pyramids. To me, I see this symbol representing a key of some sort. There's supposed to be 3 entrances into this area. My suspicion is that I am most probably standing very close to it at this moment in time. I get the vibe about that. I can almost see it with my vision. This may tell something else. Again, there's another cartouche there which is strangely different to any of the other ones. We've got an owl. This was supposed to be the death of the young king. Again, a similar cartouche as the one back there. Only the difference is they've got, in the circle, they've got stripes through it, possibly representing bands, maybe bands around another planet, Jupiter, Saturn, those sort of things. Up above that you've got what appears to be a bird or a winged creature of some sort with a long beak. There he goes right up. Yeah. Now this is quite interesting here. What we've got here is a whole bunch of waves which suggest a long journey over the water. But if they were travelling north, my suspicion is that this also gives directions as to where parts of the other settlement are within this area. Sorry about that, very steep and very rocky here. And we've got all sorts of strange symbols that look like a cross between Egyptian, Phoenician, even partly Sumerian to some degrees. Possibly pre or early Egyptian, 4,500 BC to 6,000 BC maybe. I'd love to do a carbon copy. Now, talking about this entrance to the where the tomb is, we are actually looking at it now, I believe, behind all these rocks. And it travels and it goes up, back up, right up there to where the tomb is at the top. And there's a whole area. If you can see down here, you can see how the rocks are actually almost the same size and shape, like they've been cut and actually cemented in that area or cut into that area. See, there's part of it. There's one new entrance. Now there is another one, and I think it's from down at the bottom, in the middle of that section there is an area that goes deeper and cuts back into...
Oh, you're right. One entrance, second entrance up there, and possibly a third, but that one's coming from the same area as that part.
Yeah. I'll just stop that for a moment.
Here it is, here, Rob.
Well,
now for the tomb.
Fortunately can't get in there, it's all blocked up. But it does go down quite a way, so and that's the entrance. You go down here, and that rocks are two rocks, big slabs of rock. Got all the hundreds of hieroglyphics on it. That's quite an amazing sight. And for the records, we'd just like to announce that we have made a new discovery in the area. About 100 metres from here, we found some more writings, some more hieroglyphics. I firmly believe that this is an area of about at least 1 square mile or 2 square miles that was a settlement here, and would contain remnants of that settlement should one decide to do some excavation and some research. But yeah, it's an amazing sight. What can I say? It's raining at the moment, so pretty well expected. Anyway, signing off on the 6th of October 2011.